Good morning, Our Beauty Equilibrium podcast family, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Episode 205.
Man.
Let's get into it.
That's right.
Sports update. The Clippers underwent a major rebrand with uniforms. Nike designed new uniforms for the MLB, and they're receiving major backlash over see-through trousers. Although designed to be more lightweight with 25% more stretching and comfortable by drying and 28% faster, the uniforms don't like the players don't like the uniforms. Okay, there we go. The players criticize the fit, the numbers, or the see-through appearance. The HU is the first HBCU. Wait a minute, that's different.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different topics right there. So
Okay.
First things first is the Clippers new jersey. We got a picture of it right here. This their new logo.
Is it that black with the blue? Oh, you talking about the
It's the blue, and they use more navy blue. As you can see, they have the ship up there. They have the ship,
Yeah.
back in their logo. They also changed the lettering. They said that they went back to the red jersey as well. So
That's nice.
It's a long time coming. They are looking forward to starting in the Dome in the new Intuit Stadium, and they're going to start off right and fresh.
Well, I don't know. Yeah,
it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
You gotta win.
Yeah. I guess.
You gotta win.
Congrats. I don't know. Like, they got a boat on their jersey now.
No, that's like when you just want to switch something up and
They constantly have switched up their jerseys, and one thing that we have noticed is, once again, what you said, G, is what?
you gotta win.
Yeah, so you can put bells, boats, bow ties, all on your jersey.
Well,
But-
the new owner, he's not that new. He's been owning it for like the past like 11, 12 something years or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was basically saying that he's been wanting to rebrand, and now they have a new court, new logo, and new uniforms. But congratulations to the Clippers anyway.
Yeah, let me
on
get that
their,
applause button. Where's that?
on the new uniforms.
All right, yeah. Cool, yeah.
Now on to these translucent bottoms.
Right.
MLB.
Now, these are the MLB uniforms designed by Nike. As you guys know, the Nike and Fanatics basically they work together to do the uniforms.
Right.
Nike designs them. Fanatics puts them out. Fanatics is saying that they don't have anything to do with the design of them. The trousers are supposed to be like see-through.
You see them?
So
I mean, they're little.
They're thin.
They're little. Yeah.
It's made out of like zigzag paper.
But for the greater good, though, they said the new uniform is supposed to be lighter for them. It's 25% more lighter, right? So the lettering is thinner on there. It's not boxy. It doesn't weigh the player down. So maybe they can be faster in their play, and also it helps you dry faster because it's 28% less.
Okay.
Likely to stay wet, so it can kind of wick off the moisture off of your sweaty bod.
Now, I don't disagree that that these MLB players are sweating, but are they sweating that much? It's not like they.
I don't know, but if they sweat that much and the
I mean,
pants are already see-through, I wonder what's going to happen. What's going on?
So the
Exposure.
pants, those are white pants, right?
Right.
So maybe if they had gray pants, it'd be different. It wouldn't be
Right.
so see-through.
There's a lot of teams that wear white bottoms though.
Yeah, yes, there is.
But you're right. Like this one to be a an issue with everybody. I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the teams that wear white, you don't want to think about that. You want to be comfortable. You don't want to worry about your underwear showing or, just exposing too much, man. That's you know what it reminds me of? You remember the windbreakers back in the day that Nike made? That's kind of clear, almost clear. It's like a frost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a frost windbreaker that came out. That's what that reminds me of because that's a lot of exposure, man.
It is. You can see right through them mugs. I mean, I guess you got guys gonna have to do like the women do, wear black trousers. I mean, black underwear underneath, so you don't see them too much. I don't know, whatever.
Might be a time to sneak some advertisement in there.
Oh, where, G? Where?
What, have something across the booty?
Hey,
That's what I'm saying. Like, slow down.
imagine you run on the track, get one off the wall, and it say like, Tesla.
Art Beauty Equilibrium. There you go.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, no publicity is bad publicity, but I don't know if I want Art Beauty Equilibrium on somebody's, backside.
They'll understand. It's it's branding, man. You got
Yeah,
a lot of eyeballs.
Let's shout out Howard University.
Yes.
Howard University, the first HBCU
Oh, that's what we was.
with the figure skating team. Now, listen, one of the skaters came in 5th place out of 11 schools, colleges, and universities who have figure skating teams that have been long-time figure skating teams. So for them to come in 5th place in their first competition this weekend is big news. Shout out to Howard University. Shout out to the first Black HBCU figure skating team. I think it's all up from here for them,
That is pretty
what's up.
nice. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good. 5th place out of 11, and then the schools. This is their first year. You know what I mean? So
Right.
imagine what they're gonna look like after a while.
Yeah, if they got 5th place right now, just imagine it's only gonna go up.
We got what else? Frankie Beverly and Maze. They announced their farewell tour. Farewell.
Get your aunties together, y'all. Get them together. Get the wine out. Get the little hors d'oeuvre platters for them.
Charcuterie boards.
Is Los
Right.
Angeles
the travel charcuterie boards. Charcuterie. Yeah.
is the Los Angeles date? Is that the last? Is this
That's
the last stop?
Yeah, that's the last stop.
May 12th.
Yep.
Where's it
May
gonna be at the
12th,
Hollywood?
2024 is your last chance to
It must
see.
be at the Hollywood Bowl.
Frankie
it's
Beverly
at
and
the,
Maze.
It's at the Kia Forum, I think. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Y'all don't even think. Is it at the Kia Forum or? Yeah.
And it looks
Kia
like it
Forum.
has Shaka Khan and
El DeBarge.
El DeBarge.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
heavy.
yeah. That's some heavy
gonna be a
hitters right there.
Concert.
Some heavy
All
hitters right there.
Yeah, that's nice. All right.
So he'll be starting in Atlanta next month, and then it's only 5 shows, y'all. So,
It's only 5
only
shows.
It's only
shows,
5
yep.
shows, yeah.
yep.
Wow.
So I think he's going to.
He's been doing this
Houston.
for a long time, though. I mean,
know.
Yeah.
he's been doing this for a long time.
I want to thank you.
I should say they have been doing this for a long time. So
Right.
Facts.
it's gonna be a good time, though, for sure. Moving on.
What's this?
Okay, still staying along the lines of HBCUs, Houston Tillotson University, HTU, will be the first HBCU, which means historically Black college and universities. And to get this HBCU designation, you had to be basically established and accredited before 1964, before the Civil Rights law, Title III law went into place. So I know a lot of people were saying, listen, Charles Drew University is a HBCU for California because they're saying, HTU is not the first, but it's the first established and will basically be in California, meaning that they'll have a satellite campus in California. So they are still part of the HBCU that was originally established before that accreditation, and they will be in California. So starting soon, you guys look out for that. I think they're talking about bringing them up north. You know what I mean? So maybe in the San Francisco, Oakland area, because I think that San Francisco State University, the University of San Francisco, and it's another university, I can't think of it or whatever, but they're also in the works of actually also bringing other satellite HBCUs to California. So
That's dope.
Oh, that's
I think
dope.
in the
That
next
is
year it will have more than even more than one. So shout out to the Black College Expo and also Dr. Price for helping facilitate that deal.
dope. HTU. There we
Okay.
go.
Now,
Moving
why
right
did they
along.
jump Cam Newton?
Yeah,
What
dude.
was that about, man?
I don't know.
What's
Did we get
wrong?
a story on that?
What's wrong?
I just saw they were brawling, and luckily for those kids, Cam Newton did not throw a blow back
No,
because he would have
man.
destroyed those kids.
That's what's not making sense. And one
Hey,
of
did
the
you see how he just was grabbed?
Yeah.
It was like
it's like
it was like
you forget this is a professional athlete.
you forgetting that he's this dude is a stocky individual. Like he wasn't a small cat.
Yeah,
He was
it's
towering over to be a quarterback, he was towering over most of the players on the field.
I still think that that's just so unfortunate because honestly, this foundation was created to help
Right.
inner city kids.
That's the whole point.
And not only are they helping with athletics, but they're helping all around because he helps them with stuff that's on and off the field. As you guys know, Cam Newton is a businessman. He's an entrepreneur. He owns several businesses. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that him facilitating that organization and also being jumped, I don't know what kind of message that sends out to our community and people. It's just like,
That's why a lot of people feel like I'm not gonna help when stuff like this happens because you're trying to do the right thing, and like they say, no good deed goes unpunished. And here you are getting packed out at a whole event that's put on by an organization that's designed to help people that are at risk. That's designed to help people that are like, you know what I mean?
right.
And this is what happens. And one of the people, Shima showed me a video last night. They're sitting there bragging that they got whatever they got, and they look beat up. And it's like, I don't get the payoff for you. Like, what are you accomplishing by doing this? Even if you get some dollars, a couple dollars, or something temporary like that, I don't get it.
Pub or whatever. I don't know. Like once again, we got to police our own community, and this is
That's right. Shonda said he's 6'5". What are you thinking?
Yeah, like
And
We gotta do better, y'all,
He
once
still has
again.
records out there. Like he has the most rushing touchdowns. It's just a lot of. I mean, he can probably walk. I know he stopped because of his injuries, but he could probably walk back on right now if he wanted to. You know what I mean?
yes. Did you see this
So-
dude? Did you see the video of the brawl?
Unscathed.
It looked like
Yeah.
like little tiny kids messing with a adult. Like
Yeah, and it was, you're exactly right, because it was so many people trying to get him at one time, and he was just handling them. And
this dude played football. What do you
Right.
expect?
I
that's
feel
what
bad
I'm
about the
saying. It
sucker
doesn't even
punch,
make
though.
sense.
You
It
know what I
doesn't even
mean?
make sense. Like you really
like you
think you
said-
got a shot.
Right, like you said, Jason. I'm glad that he didn't hit them because it's like if he just intentionally did something, they would really be messed up. You know?
They would have threw everything at him. They tried to sue him, all kind of other stuff. I'm glad he did not throw a blow, but them kids need their ass beat. Excuse me.
Okay, Shonda cleared that up. She said that video of the beat up guy was from another incident. Okay,
Yeah, that was not confirmed. That I meant
okay,
to say that.
thanks.
Moving right along.
Minors under 18 years old at the Delamo Fashion Center need to now be accompanied by an adult at least 21 years or older after 3 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays starting March 1st, 2024. This is a new rule that was put in place basically because of all of the, the
Brawls
the
happening
brawls
at
and the
Delamo.
little riots that they've been having. Man,
Once again, we got to do better, y'all.
messed it up.
We got to do better.
Messed it up for yourselves.
So
This
what
is
is
sad.
the trade off for that? Because from my understanding, a lot of youth and young people go up there for entertainment.
Right,
okay?
movie. They have a movie theater up there to eat.
So
Fashion.
I mean, people can complain, but if we're not doing more things for the community to have like events and things for tweens and younger kids, like I don't know, like. So what do they do? You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm on the fence with that one because
Stay out of here though.
we do need more things for the youth.
Right.
Hands down, I do agree with that.
And I'm not agreeing with them fighting. I hate that they're getting into it like that, you know.
But I just remember when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
going to the mall, and I go by myself, you know, because, you know, like,
Right, right.
yeah, everybody know what high school went to. We used to dress, and, you know, so going to the mall was, you know, a weekly thing, you know. So, I mean, I didn't have to deal with this stuff, you know, but having to deal with this,
Right.
like, this is, come on, man, it's
But you have to
sad.
think from a business standpoint, right? If you are, first of all, if you look at the Delamo Fashion Center, they just underwent a major rebranding, and they did a lot of renovations over there and invested a lot of money. All right, they have some very high end stores, and they're trying to set themselves apart and get more on the high end level, right? So if you have this type of, you know, people, if you have this type of thing going on and you're going for that market and that demographic, they're not gonna feel safe. Like if you look on the news and you see people rioting and fighting and carrying on,
Absolutely.
they have to do this. I feel like just to lure more businesses there, to get more people to go there and to get them to feel safe. I need to feel safe when I go to a mall to spend money and shop.
That don't make, exactly. Like,
And we
how
need
can
to learn how to like leave that stuff at home. Like this can't be that serious. They talking about under 18. You know?
You know, the last time I was there, which was just about like maybe under 2 weeks ago, there were already signs across the mall as you walk through that said no grouping, no groups of this. And, you know, it was heavily policed. You know what I mean?
And this has happened before, don't get me wrong. Because I
Right.
remember at the South Bay Mall, they, you know, like a couple of decades ago, they were like, no grouping, you know, like
Right,
they
right.
weren't having it. So
Right.
I guess it's just coming around full circle again. You know, now that, you know, I can remember. We just need to do better, y'all. That's all I can say. We just need to do better.
Yeah, and to Mimi chimed into about the parents, how parents all can't be present. A lot of parents are working. You know, they got to work to. This is California. Most people are at work. Their kids are kind of out there on their own.
Right.
So they did say only 21 years or older are chaperone. But I do feel like we focus on the symptoms of a issue so many times rather than a problem. And the problem
Right.
itself has to do with opportunity, education, etc. You know what I'm saying? If we're not going to focus on that, you're going to have things like this happen. But I do understand also from the business perspective, like it's not the Lamo Fashion Center's job to like solve society's crisis. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
They have to keep their business safe, and they have to make a safe environment for people to go shop. And part of it may be, we don't even know if this is going to work.
And you don't want, as a parent, I don't want my kids over policed anyway. So I'm not going to send them into that environment because I wouldn't even want them to have to deal with that. Because when you over police kids or anything for that matter, other things start happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
And once they start building like any kind of database or whatever, first of all, they're saying that a lot of parents are basically like they were either letting their kids go there by themselves or dropping them off anyway. So they were there for long hours of time.
But that's
without,
usually
you
what
know,
happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's cool. But I just feel like this.
we all got dropped off at the mall when we were
Exactly.
kids.
Right.
Exactly. But another thing is, I mean, I wonder what the conversation is because if you're dropping your kid off at the mall, you know you weren't going to go there and do anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, what's the conversation like before they even get out
It's social media.
the car? Because it's like, why are you going to that place and doing that? You know?
Facts, yeah.
It's like, I mean, it was so many things that we were like told and maybe scared straight from how to act in certain cities, how to drive. It's like you're going out to somewhere where you shouldn't even. I'm not to say that you should be doing this in your own community or whatever, but you shouldn't be doing this like somewhere where you can really have. It's like the stakes are high, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think real quick, I think one of the issues is too, like, remember they had that the first time, either the first or second time this happened, they had a sale on the like the
$2
matinee,
movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
$2
$2
movie.
movie
So
or
you had a
something like
lot of
that,
different
yeah.
kids coming up to the mall, and you don't have nothing to do. You know,
Right.
most people just up there hanging out. They're not buying anything or shopping, and That's part of the problem.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, and like you said, where do they go? But that's not Delamo's problem. But where do the kids go? I don't know where they go. What do they
I
do?
don't know, but I want to shout out Target because y'all done pissed me off. I'm tired of everything being locked up, okay? I didn't come here for this Target, okay? So,
It's a perfect
yeah,
segue.
exactly.
Target is now offering quick and affordable robot AI-powered manicures. And they're painting the nails and doing a full set in under 10 minutes.
I mean,
That's a problem.
That's cool, but if I can't even go buy the polish because it's locked up, like Walmart, you know, then what's the point?
Well,
But
no,
that's
that's
my own
not
personal
cool because that's
gripe.
taking away jobs again. You know.
So what is it? You talking about the manicure? Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
stealing?
the robot
10-minute.
manicure, that's taking away
It's only going
jobs.
to get better.
Right.
They're going to start doing acrylic next.
Exactly.
Is
And
they going to start off with, you see what
Regular.
I'm saying? I'm against that.
Yeah, I'm totally against that.
Because we got perfectly good humans.
I'm still against self-checkout. So I'm for sure
Right.
against this.
Right, that's a good point.
You
They
know?
say 10 minutes, you can get a set for $10.
Yeah, that's
And I
a
just
lot.
feel like their marketing ploy is
I wonder if you could put your foot in there.
I mean, I'm guilty. I heard about it and I immediately wanted to go there because it's like that's right up my alley. I'm at Target already. Hey, let me check over here for something, and you know. But
When we
whatever.
saw the video, they didn't show nobody with their foot in there, huh?
No, they
Oh,
did not show
no.
their feet,
I wouldn't,
bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Like that's come on now.
Would you be comfortable with your hands?
I mean, it looks like you could probably disinfect the surface. It's just like a flat little surface. I might even bring my own alcohol. You know.
I'm not rolling. I'm going next door.
That's crazy.
I'm going next door. I'm not rolling. I need to.
I'm against all this.
I need to get groomed up right now anyway. I'm not rolling.
I'm against
Sorry.
all this
Yeah.
because
So
you
what's
just
up with the loss prevention?
Because what's
efforts, though?
next? You know what's coming next. If they doing nails, they coming for us.
With the precise haircuts, though.
stick your head in the box if you want to.
Yeah.
Stick your head in the box if you want to.
Oh, that's gonna be our next segue.
Oh,
is
cold
not-
segue.
Hey,
That's a cold segue, man. Hey, Jay, I see. Jay got the behind the back.
Oh my God.
This is
Y'all
the
love
craziest.
Jay for that.
All right.
That was a Magic Johnson.
All right, we're going to
assist
segue into this.
with
hey,
no chill.
A Toronto man gets prison time for tricking men into anonymous sex through a hole in a sheet. The judge said it is a violation of personal integrity and negating of the victim's right of self-determination that makes that particularly offensive. So he would lure men in and make them, I guess, hey, come in and come get this. And
Well, they do have glory holes in like different countries and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know what's behind each wall on
it's
both
behind-
sides.
It's behind
right?
door number 1.
So, man, take that picture.
I mean, first of all, he did falsely advertise the service. Okay, so
He tricked 2 people, and they said the guy that caught him in the middle of the act, he pulled the sheet down. It was like, oh hell no, and then that's how he got caught.
But you got to be the fool for even get.
listen, he said
Willing to the service.
he said anonymous. So you know,
Yeah, it's a certain demographic signing up for this type of activity, and,
Right.
and you living on
Right.
the edge. This isn't in the bulk of the society.
Hey man, look.
It's a crime, though. That's the point. This is a criminal offense. Okay.
I can't stop laughing.
I mean, I just feel like
What are y'all thinking?
whose fault? Whose fault is it that the sheet like that? Oh, you said that he took the sheet off, right?
It's giving Wizard of Oz.
Hey man, look. I mean, you could have just went and paid for it, and you could have seen exactly what you was getting, but you wanted to live life dangerously and put your unit through a hole and not expect the worst. That's your fault, stupid. Why would you do that?
It's no honor amongst thieves, I guess.
He was tricked, okay?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
He
is
was
like,
not tricked.
nah, listen. The whole thing is like, and I'm not saying this is cool to do the sheet action, right?
Go ahead.
But
You have the floor. Please
But-
explain this to it.
but if you're gonna do this, be honest about it, man.
Bro, get out of here.
Hey,
Come
no,
on,
because
G.
like what I'm saying is,
Be honest about a glory hole?
yeah, it should be honesty in there somewhere. The deception it's already a lot of trust. That's a trusting act.
Did these participants
Because
ask?
let's be real, the reason why like 99% of people won't do it because you're gonna expect something to go wrong.
Time out.
So
Time
is
out.
it the sheet that was like that? That's like
No,
This
they
is my
talking about
question,
he
right?
didn't.
you want full transparency, like on what's under the sheet. What happened?
Exactly.
Like,
You did not ask. Did you ask? Can I see a picture of the person that's
No, he deceived them. No, if you think, and this is the whole issue. Those men were under the assumption that a woman was on the other side of the sheet.
But you don't know what kind of woman that was.
Right, but that's the only requirement they had.
I wonder if he can get
time-
himself out of that lawsuit. Maybe he can say he identified as a woman.
I was
or
just
something, because I'm
Shima,
like,
Shima, you took the words right out of my
Yeah.
mouth. He probably identified as a woman at that moment. Then what?
Well, sounds like y'all need to be on the defense team.
Hey, Shima, get your briefcase out.
I mean, I just feel like for the love of a good story, if you're going into a place
Man, you had that.
and
mean,
you're walking up to a sheet, just think
No,
about
that-
it.
that
Just
means-
Walking up
imagine
to
the
a
story.
sheet. Oh my God.
You're walking into a door, closing the door, walking up to a sheet. And
Yeah.
at the point that you decide to take this sheet off and
Oh,
unveil
I'm so mad we only got 3
something
more
that was
minutes
supposed to be a
left.
secret, he needs to sue him back.
no,
Because
listen.
you made me feel uncomfortable for what I was doing because you pulled the sheet back. He needs to countersue him. I'm sorry.
Hey, you talk about somebody running up and jumping over the.
Oh, I'm in
No,
tears.
it needs to be a
I am in
countersuit. It needs to be
tears.
a countersuit.
No, that's
because-
crazy though. No, but you just put
But
it in that
Shima,
perspective.
I agree with you.
No,
Because
Shima has a great point.
Shima has a great point. You
You
know,
parked your car, you went up to some random apartment door or house door, you walked into a room, you followed all these instructions,
And you just run up because you snatched the sheet off. Nobody told you to do that.
and
Hey,
then what
man.
about
Nobody
the
told you to
first
do that.
dude? How did they find the first guy? He probably didn't even snatch the sheet back.
They said, we
Remember-
calling all victims. They doing a class action
Yeah.
lawsuit.
If
all
you've been a
victims-
victim of the sheet,
look,
man.
look, and back to Shima's defense. Remember what the client said a long time ago?
I don't even.
Yes, you do.
I'm scared to ask.
Hey, no, you man. Look, he sat
I'm
there.
scared to ask,
he
bro.
sat there and said it. He said it.
What you talking about? Oh, you talking about that client? Oh, nah, that's different. See, it's probably a lot more people that have done that too. Sad to say, you know,
Hey,
they
man.
just went there, linked up, and a sheet,
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry.
a sheet,
It
bro.
is their fault. This dude should walk off clear. It should be no arrest, no charges against him because they were the fools. I'm sorry. If you were dumb enough to do it,
I mean, he just feels like the victim feels like he
Yeah,
wanted the chance to
I
say,
can't.
you know, I don't feel comfortable with this because of these
he's not a
circumstances.
victim.
You know what I mean?
He is not a victim.
You signed up for anonymous sheet sex.
What do you expect?
You removed the anonymous part when you took the sheet now.
Hey, exactly. He
I
should.
mean, I just feel like you kind of.
He should've-
To Shima's point, I mean that
He
might
should have
be a
just enjoyed the
defense.
rest of it. Hey, if you was gonna go that far, you shouldn't have did it. But if you did it, you should have just
That's a
enjoyed
tough
it.
one.
I mean,
Yeah.
tough one.
I don't know. Maybe he was. I hope you had like. I don't know what was going on.
Don't matter. It's 9 o'clock. We're gonna see y'all next week.
Yes, thank y'all.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. It's free 99. Stay away from the glory holes, y'all.
Hey.